I'm going to begin, Sasha, by just saying, well, firstly, congratulations on the movie, because it's absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
How did you come to be involved? It sounded like a sort of chance encounter, sort of.
It's meant to happen, I feel like. Not chance, meant to happen. I was on spring break, and just like she found the rest of the crew, you know, she just kind of ran after me, spotted me, and we hung out a bit, and I did some improv, and that was like over the span of a week, and by the end of that week, she told me she wanted me to do her film.
So prior to that moment, had you ever kind of considered acting as a craft? Or?
No.
So no. What was it that you would that you were kind of thinking you might do in the kind of foreseeable future?
Something with psychology and social work. Somehow I was gonna do something with that. Wasn't quite sure.
I mean, it must have been such a sort of crazy year, obviously with Cannes, and now you're here in London promoting this film. Have you quite got used to the whole kind of experience? I mean, are you still sort of pinching yourself as you're sort of travelling around the world selling this movie?
Every single day, I'm like, whoa. Whoa, wow, whoa, you know? Yeah.
Because I guess when you sort of get into this industry, everyone sort of focuses on the movie. But I mean, what happens after the movie, the selling of the movie, the promoting of it? I mean, that must be something that, had you sort of anticipated, I guess, that whole aspect of it?
No. I don't know anything about the film industry. So, like, every day I'm like, whoa, what does this mean? Or, like, what are we doing? But I really enjoy the part that I really get to connect with people, and I really love that, and I love to share it because I'm passionate about it, and that's really cool.
And there's barely a scene that goes by in this movie that you don't feature in. You're sort of on camera the whole time. Is it quite difficult to watch this film back? I know a lot of actors find it difficult to see themselves on screen. How do you find watching this movie?
Emotionally exhausting. Yeah. So I don't really focus on me. It's all like emotion and everyone else, and it's exhausting, man.
And I get the impression you guys actually got to experience a real sort of road trip. So the kind of road trip we're watching, I mean, you must have gone on that in real life. Must have been quite fun.
Yeah, and hard work and difficult, but fun.
I mean, did it feel like? I mean, maybe it's just the impression we get because the characters seem to be having so much fun in the movie. But did it feel like work? Did you feel like you're going to work every day, or did it feel?
Not like that, but you know, it was. We were living that life, and it's like you kind of like videotaped our summer together, and so there was I have a lot of love for these people, and we went through so much, you know, and no one, I don't think, walked away unchanged, and so that's so exhausting to have to relive constantly.
Have you kept in touch with everyone as well?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And talking of Shia LaBeouf quickly, I mean, he's sort of renowned for being quite method, the way he sort of approaches roles. Takes it very kind of seriously, of course. I was just wondering what he was like on set. Was he, when Andrea would shout kind of cut, would he just go back to being himself, or was he someone that was always kind of in character for a lot of the time?
I think we were all just in it. He was just constantly in it. You know, there was no way for anyone to really get out of it, you know, because we were in those motels in that van, and we're constantly around each other. So I don't really know.
And it's a kind of testament, I guess, to the acting. But there was a lot of the movie you couldn't really tell if it was written or if it was being improvised. And I was just wondering how much kind of freedom you were given by Andrea in that regard.
It was very much scripted. The van scenes were the more fluid, like improv type scenes. But she gave you freedom as far as how you said it. And so that's what made it seem very natural and authentic, because it's how I would say that, kind of.
And the clue, I guess, is in the title. But I mean, obviously, this film is focusing on America as a country. I mean, what do you think this film has to say about America?
There's a lot of stuff that people don't know about or refuse to acknowledge that need to be shown. So I'm very proud that we are getting a chance to show that.
And just finally, is it Hunting Lila? Is that next up for you? Is that one you're doing?
I don't know, man. Who knows what the next 5 minutes are bringing?
No, but obviously you were saying before you hadn't kind of anticipated you were going to get into this as a job, but now you've made American Honey. Do you see this as being your career from here on? Are you going to try and make that the case?
Yeah, I think so.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.